Yo, 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 what up? Wood is back. We're a little late, but we back, just as long as we consistent with it.
What's good? What's good?
Back with it. A lot to talk about, a lot happened this past weekend. Again, the internet and, United States never fails. They always got something for us.
Yep. You know what's about to come up, right?
What's that?
Got that good old inauguration day after tomorrow.
You think something gonna pop off?
Man, hey, you ever been on Parler before, man?
No.
So I decided to go check it out one day, just cause everybody keep talking about it. Hey, these Trumpers out here is absolutely insane, son. Hey, they need to take all of their guns. I
All of
got
they
guns.
go.
All of their guns. They need to take them. They're not the responsible citizens with their guns. They don't have them to just protect themselves. They want to go take over the government. And this is what I'm not understanding. I don't know exactly what they're fighting for, except that they lost the election.
Hey man,
That's all
they trying to get their country back, man.
But back from who? And what do you mean get it back?
Them people in them.
Them people. Who is them people in them? I want to know who that is.
Gotta get it back
Honestly,
from them peoples, man.
I want them to come out and say it. I just want them to say it.
Gotta take their country back, man.
I just want somebody. Just tell the truth. Well, actually, I take that back. If you go in the parlor and read the comments deep enough, the truth comes out. It comes out.
Why are you there?
Because I told you, I just wanted to see, because I keep hearing on the news about Parler, and that's where all the conservatives go, yada, yada, yada. So I just wanted to see what was going on. What was popping off over there?
You conservative now.
No. Not. I'm very moderate. But, yeah. You might as well have just jumped into 1942 in the middle of a KKK rally or something, because that's pretty much what it was. I see why Amazon kicked them off their service.
Oh man, dang, they went that far?
Oh yeah, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, you can't get Parler anymore on your iPhone. You can't get it on the Android because Apple and Google both kicked them off. Then Amazon was hosting their server, and yeah, they shut them down.
Dang.
So nobody else will pick them up.
They gotta actually have rallies now. They gotta go have like actual client rallies.
I mean, when you go and start trying to like take over the Capitol and stuff, I mean, come on, bro. It's time to shut that down. Yeah,
man.
All of that.
When is the inauguration? It's tomorrow, ain't it? What's today? Monday? No, it's Wednesday.
It's 8. Yep, you got 2 more days.
I ain't gonna be. You gonna be watching it?
Yeah, I'll probably watch a little bit of it, just to see what happens. You don't think nothing gonna pop off?
It's the unexpected stuff that you're more concerned about now that you know how it is when somebody's talking like meet me after school at 3:30. You really ain't about to do nothing. Like when somebody's talking about it the whole time. When have you ever seen something pop off after somebody talked about it for a while?
June 6th.
Come on, man, that didn't count.
He told them to come like 2 weeks before. And sure enough, all them jokers came. And then he said, trial by combat. And sure enough, them jokers walked down there and started tearing into the Capitol. Zip ties, like they was ready to tie some folks up. Nooses, they had nooses outside. Legit nooses.
I ain't got time for the foolishness, man.
Hey, they talking about storming every state capital on the 20th. Every state, all 50 of them.
All 50 of them.
All 50 of them, and I wouldn't be surprised.
They in Hawaii too.
Why? Everywhere. California.
They in Hawaii though.
Yeah, Hawaii. Throw them in that joint. All four of them in Hawaii. Throw 'em.
Come on,
Man,
man.
hey, I didn't think that was that they was that crazy until the 6th. Then I was like, these fools is for real. And then now I still see some of them. I talk to some of them, and hey, it's just like they're oblivious to it. Like, whatever. I talked to one of them. And it was like, I can't believe they shot and killed that girl going into the Capitol, and they need to. The person that shot her, they had shot 3 other people, and I can't believe that they haven't done anything to them. She tried to break into the Capitol. What do you think was gonna happen?
It kind of goes without saying. Like you possibly get shot.
Hey, hello? Oh,
Do you know how revolutions work?
yeah.
You didn't read the manual.
They died though. That's kind of what happens. People die.
I mean, yes, that's worst case, but it's in the handbook, revolutionary handbook. You could die.
Come on.
I don't know, man.
Let's storm this Capitol and see how it works out.
Nah.
It work like that.
I'll probably catch it if it's, something happens on social media or something, and I'm scrolling and I see a highlight or something. It's now considered that like sports highlights. If something happened, I'll catch the highlight on Instagram or something. Like I'll get the gist of it on a 15-second to a minute clip.
Bro, people in other countries got to be looking at our country right now like a reality show or something. This is the best season ever. Keep up with America. So,
yeah, but it's the arrogance of the United States because we don't care about any other country.
I'm not gonna go that far.
All right, we are name me the leaders of the other countries besides Russia.
Merkel is the chancellor of Germany. Justin Trudeau is the president of Canada.
Can you get to 5? Can you get to 5?
Boris Johnson is the prime minister of Great Britain.
That's 3.
Xi is the communist president of China. Why can't I think of the dude from Russia?
Putin.
Vladimir Putin. Putin is the guy in Russia.
I said besides him. I said besides him. You gave me 3 besides him.
He counts. What do you mean?
Because he's been in our news. Like, we don't care about other countries like that, man.
Oh, man.
And you also not the average person too. You actually keep up with that kind of stuff.
I mean, the Capitol just burned down. I think people.
Well, I'm talking about other countries.
It's the world, bro. Like, no,
we don't care about the rest of the world like that. I'm telling you,
man. Come on,
you can't get past 5, and 3 of them that you named, I have no clue who they are.
Bro, you need to get on your work. Hey, you need to get out on this world, man. Stuff going down.
We went to Europe. I don't know who was leading Europe.
Erdogan is the leader.
I didn't go to Turkey. We went to Italy, and I went to France. I don't know who was in charge there.
I'm not sure about France. I should know that, and I don't.
I know Rome was an interesting place. It wasn't anything I was expecting. Graffiti everywhere.
What were you expecting exactly?
Not graffiti everywhere. Only place that wasn't graffiti was the Vatican.
Was it kind of dirty?
Yeah. But it looked like New York City if there was no people outside. Kind of like during a pandemic. Like New York City. Like it was, I Am Legend. Not quite I Am Legend. It wasn't quite like
all right, without the shrubbery. I Am Legend.
Yeah, it was people, but I wasn't expecting the graffiti. That's what threw me off. It was everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. You could not go any block in Rome. It felt like we went all around Rome, and it was graffiti everywhere.
I guess they don't pay their city workers to clean up, man.
I think they got tired of cleaning it because people was just tagging it anyway.
Do they got gangs out there like that?
I think so, man. I think they do.
Well, hold on. When you talking about Italy,
It was
yeah, that's
Rome, but the only place, like once you started getting closer to the Vatican, there was no graffiti. Like they really keep a tight ship around the Vatican like that. I think that's one of the most wealthiest places in the world.
yeah, it's the Catholic Church there, guy.
We went inside, man. That's one of the places I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the Vatican. I wanted to see all the historical things inside of it. So I wanted to see like the Mona Lisa. And is the Mona Lisa in Rome? Or was it in Paris? That might have been Paris. It was something I wanted to see. Sistine Chapel. That's what I wanted to see. That's in Rome.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to see that. So that's inside the Vatican. And
I guess
Mona Lisa's there too, because they're right next to each other. Because we went to see the Mona Lisa, and then Mona Lisa's in the Louvre. That's Paris. Man, I don't know, man. I have to go back and look at our videos and pictures, and then I can understand where exactly we were at. It was kind of it's kind of a blur.
They
now.
got the original vibe came out of Italy, so I could see tagging and gangs and all kind of stuff.
That's true.
There, so I could see it.
That's true.
So
yeah, Queen of England. I don't even think she really running anything though.
Nah, she ain't. She ain't. They got like prime ministers and stuff like that now. She ain't. She a figurehead. The whole royal family is a figurehead.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they still got him for. I think just for tradition.
All right. Before we get to our NBA stuff, we like our basketball. Let's get this football out the way. Let's go. Yeah, Drew Brees' legacy. GOAT did GOAT things last night, and he finished. He can't. They upset the New Orleans Hornets, if you can say that, But Tom Brady, man, I'm not even hating anymore. Like I'm at the point where I can't be mad at him anymore. Like when he was in New England, we used to hate New England, but I'm not even mad at this guy now.
He didn't do nothing.
Exactly.
He just didn't turn the ball over.
That's what ghosts do.
He was a bus driver.
That's what ghosts do, man.
The only reason why he won is because Drew Brees kept giving him the ball.
That's the difference between him. They both 50 years old.
I'm kind of thinking that if they had put Jameis Winston in the game,
they probably had a better chance.
Yeah. Because Drew Brees played like straight trash. He should have went home. See, this is the year he shouldn't have played. He should have retired last year. Because this was a bad year for Drew Brees.
Yeah, he got hurt too.
He got hurt. He played like trash. And he started off the year talking about I never like his awareness is
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
He called his whole team to hate him. Like, bro, you should have just retired last year, bro. Sat down, you'd have been good when nobody remembered none of this.
He had to make
now.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad, not the best way to end it, but I don't think you can make it up, man. It's so hard to get back, man. You see, he won that Super Bowl, 2009? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was 9 because Green Bay won in 2010, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Because Aaron Rodgers, everybody be like pumping him up, but he don't never hardly go to Super Bowl. He went once.
Yeah.
And talent-wise, I take Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady, and Tom Brady go, shoot, dang near every other year.
Is Tom Brady the luckiest quarterback ever, or is he really good?
No,
you don't think he's good?
He's good, but I think he's good, and he got put in the best situations possible.
Both times. Yeah. All the times. All 20 plus years of his career.
Yeah. Because, he had Bill Belichick, GOAT coach. So,
or was it Tom Brady making him good?
Nah, that was...
Because he didn't even make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, but you see when Tom Brady went out and he put in Matt Castle go in there and ball. ball.
They still didn't make the playoffs.
Jacoby Brissett, ball. They did make the playoffs with Matt
No,
Castle.
they didn't. They went 11-5, missed the playoffs.
Oh, that's juice then. 11-5.
They
That's
missed the playoffs.
playoffs. I want to hear that.
Still missed the playoffs.
Then, hey, Jimmy Garoppolo go in there, ball. Now what he look like? Trash.
Hey, why they didn't do that with Cam Newton?
Because Cam Newton can't hardly run, man. He broke down.
Those other quarterbacks don't run.
Yeah, but he couldn't throw to begin with. And so now he can't throw and he can't run no more. And he Cam is washed. I hate to say that because I like Cam.
You think he washed, huh?
He's washed.
What is he, 30, 31?
Maybe. Yeah.
32?
I think he's like 31 maybe. But yeah, he's washed.
And washed.
He's like a running back, bro. They used him like a running back his whole career. And so now his body is like a running back's.
I never liked the fact that Cam Newton never used his throwing motion. He never incorporated his legs with it. It's like it was all upper body torque. And I was like, there's no way you can be accurate like that. And I'm just thinking, I didn't play football, but I'm just thinking baseball because I was a pitcher. I needed my legs to keep my body square to, throw strikes. And I'm like, how? No wonder he's off. There's no way you could throw an accurate pass just upper body torque like that.
The only person I know of that can do it is Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers can do it too. Outside of that, hey, Patrick Mahomes be throwing some stripes out there and be like,
but he's former baseball though.
He don't be square.
But that's baseball though. Like it's certain throws you can make and not be square. But Cam, he does. You can tell a baseball player when they throw, like Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes. What's the other dude? Did Carson Wentz play baseball?
Yeah, he
I don't know. It's some other people. You can kind of just tell in their throwing motion that they play
you
baseball.
talking about Kyler Murray?
Yeah, that's another one. It's almost like a flick. It's not even like it seems like when they throw the ball, it looks effortless. But when Cam throws it, it looks like he's trying pretty hard. Trying to get that joker
Cam
there.
Was just a phenomenal. He was like a linebacker mixed with a running back that can throw good enough.
He was Russell Westbrook.
Yes. That's exactly what he is.
He was an incredible athlete that happens to play football. Hey, man, y'all can say whatever y'all want. This is my honest, unpopular opinion. Russell Westbrook is not he's a talented basketball player. He's actually a freakish athlete that happens to play basketball. I think he would be great at any sport that he played athletically. But the actual, if you're into the game of basketball, you can see why that stuff breaks down when it gets to the playoffs. Like that, it don't work, man. You got to know how to play, especially the position. You need to know how to play the point guard position. There's no reason for you to be running 100 miles an hour with 2 minutes left and you got a 10-point lead. A smart PG would just, let's use this clock. Nah, let's go full speed. Why? That's not smart.
That's how Russ plays. You can't just tell Russ to slow down.
That's why.
If you want to slow down the offense, and take Russ out the game. Otherwise, leave Russ alone.
No, what happens is your MVP gets traded twice. I never seen in the history of NBA an MVP in their prime get traded twice.
Okay, well, with Oklahoma City, they wasn't finna go nowhere with just Russ by himself. They knew that. It's Russ
you
by
put
himself.
Pieces around your MVP, though. It's an MVP. Who else trades an MVP?
And then he got traded to Houston with who?
Another MVP.
Harden. James Harden. Come on, bro. James Harden doesn't win.
Dude.
We've talked about this. He's not a winner.
Name me the MVP in NBA history past that's in their prime, and they didn't put pieces around them. They traded them.
James Harden.
James Harden. How many years has James Harden been since he won that MVP?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it was
He
like
forced his own
that.
way out. And why did he? Why did he want out though?
Because the owner was a racist Trumpite.
And what did he say in the interviews before he got traded?
But you know why he said that, right?
I understand what he said. I understand that whole backstory. But these recent interviews before he got traded, can't win with this team.
And he said that because he wanted away from that owner. It's the same reason that they traded Russell Westbrook.
But it's still the same. I'm talking basketball though. You can't win with this team. They didn't put the pieces around him.
Yeah, but there was an ulterior motive behind that. I don't even know that he really meant that.
You saw that team. They weren't going nowhere in the West.
They were never going nowhere. Every team he's had,
exactly.
I've been like, nah, that ain't good enough.
They had a chance. They had a chance maybe one time, and they blew it when they was breaking like 26 threes.
I don't ever remember a year where I was like, yeah, Houston is the team to beat ever. Outside of when they had Elijah one. But like when the Harden era, there's never been a year where I've been like, yeah, Houston.
No, I gave them a chance, but I never said that they were just out. I never said that they were favorites. They had chances.
I mean, they were in the Warriors era, so they're not.
That's when they actually, honestly, that's when they had their chance because they took them to Game 7. What, 2 years in a row or something like that?
It was 1 year.
1 year. That was the year that they was bricking all them threes, man.
Yeah. They should have closed it out. They didn't because James Harden is not a winner, and I keep saying that, and I will continue to say that.
Man, these playoffs, man. When these players get to the playoffs, you really see what's up. Because this regular season, I hardly even watch the regular season, man. To be honest with you, it's pickup basketball. It's open run. That's all regular season is to me. So
but you don't like watching like young guys that kind of you want to see them develop. You don't ever watch.
It depends on who they're playing against. Like I don't want to see the Orlando Magic play. Like it's Phoenix Suns. I'm good on those. Like
Devin Booker. You want to watch Devin Booker?
I mean, I know Devin Booker can ball. I've seen him play. But after you've seen it, like, okay. Like when it comes, I'm ready for the playoffs. I want to see who shows up when it comes to the playoffs.
I like watching Luka, dog. I like watching Luka. I can watch.
Now you just watching him murder everybody all season. That's all I want to see.
I like watching Luka. I like Trae Young, and he's been scrubbing this year though. And I like watching Ja Morant. Everybody else, I mean, I know who they are and what they are. I love LeBron, but I mean, I'm not gonna sit there really and just watch him until the playoffs. I will watch Steph. I'll watch a Steph game.
I mean, it's got to be a good matchup. Like if it was like the Lakers and the Nets or something like that, I'll watch that game. I want to see that. But or Clippers and the Nets or Clippers and Lakers or something like that, like a good matchup. But just watching basketball just to be watching it, nah. I go do something else until the playoffs come.
So do you think the Nets got better with this Harden trade? Or do you think they're going to do anything?
It's going to disintegrate.
I with 2 MVPs and 1 finals winner champion? No.
The one person that's going to ruin it is Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Unless they just get rid of him. Unless they find a way to get.
It ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work purely because of him. I think James Harden. I think Kevin Durant fits with anybody.
Well, yeah. I mean, he can hoop with pretty much anybody.
Yeah, like it don't matter the style of play the other person is. I think Kevin Durant fits well with anybody. But Kyrie Irving.
Well, then why didn't he fit with Russell?
Who? Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Because he figured out what I already knew about Russell Westbrook. Like, dude, great. I mean, it's a talented, freakish athlete that happens to play basketball. He'd have been great at any sport he played.
Pure hater.
That's not hate. That's just my observation of watching the game, man.
I can't say nothing because Russell's been kind of scrubbing this year. So
Like it's, I am kudos to the triple double. You know, the MVP. Did he get it twice or once? I
once,
think he
yeah,
got it once.
yeah, you got it once
Kudos, you got the MVP. That's great, but
of the NBA.
dude, but when it comes to the playoffs, none of that matters.
The only knock I'll say against him is, and it's the same knock against KD, they were up 3-1. And they lost it. They straight lost it. Yeah,
You had no fear that they were going to win that series, even when they up 3-1.
See, and that's I love Russ, but I got to put him in the Paul George, Russell Westbrook, James Harden category. You up 3-1, and you don't close it out. I can't really defend you, homie.
I would like to see him be more. It's hard to describe it, man. But you just know, man. We've been around this game for so long. You know when somebody it's just that one thing that they're missing. Like I would love to see Russell Westbrook have like a raise.
IQ is that high.
Yeah, I guess for lack of a better word, it's the basketball IQ.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I would like to see Russell Westbrook have like a Rajon Rondo mind.
Yeah, because honestly, there's not anything else that I can think of that he's just bad at. He's not the greatest shooter, but he's serviceable.
Yeah, but that goes along with basketball IQ to know when to take your shots.
Yeah,
and know what's a bad shot. Because I don't think he knows the difference.
No.
What's the difference between a good shot and a bad shot?
He gonna shoot that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That goes with IQ. Like he could be a great teammate. He works hard, man. I love all that. But to know when you're taking a good shot and a bad shot, I had to learn that growing up.
Yes, you did.
Like, and then I got to the point where I just had to get mine.
Yeah, because in high school, there's some times I don't think you learned it still.
I clearly was trying to get mine. So
yeah.
I don't care. I knew if I passed it, I wasn't getting it back. So it's the way it goes. Well, what's up with this James Harden weight loss program?
Hey man, as soon as he stepped out the plane in Brooklyn, he lost about 25, man.
Bruh.
I don't know what happened, but
he took a mean dump because he lost all that weight.
Had lipo surgery on the plane in there.
That dude had a fat suit on in Houston or something.
Yeah. They look like he just had a sandwich right before the game.
I was like, dude, he looked like somebody's uncle came out there and he still could give you 40.
If you put like some gray dye in his head that had looked like he had some gray in his head, he looked like he was supposed to be on the Uncle Drew movie.
Bruh. And still giving you the business.
Well, actually, before he went to Brooklyn, he was averaging like 19 points a game or something. Like he was purposely scrubbing.
You scrubbing and you still giving us 19?
Yeah, still giving them 20 a night scrubbing. Like
19.
I have to work to just only get 19 points.
Scrubbing and give you 19. He just got up out the bed, gave you 19.
I mean, the dude's a scorer, man. He just, just not a winner.
Who's your early NBA MVP picks?
I want to give it to Luka, but we're just not winning enough right now. So
how's Steph looking? Is it still Steph right now?
Steph is balling, bro. Steph is balling.
Still Steph. If Steph win this MVP, dude,
he ain't gonna win it just because they're not gonna be able to win enough games. And I know they're not gonna be able to win enough games. Honestly, right now, it's gonna be either LeBron or AD, bro. Like they're both balling and they're winning.
Yeah.
I mean, unless the Nets come out the gates and just start going off, but I just don't Kyrie's gonna go off and try to campaign to be mayor of Brooklyn or something in the middle of the season, and
Kanye Irving.
yeah, exactly. Kanye
This
Irving.
dude here, man. This dude gonna get his contract voided.
Like, how you gonna just not go to the game and get busted on Zoom for some city council meeting? Like, bruh,
What are you
you gotta go
doing?
to work.
You gotta go to work, man. You just gonna take a sick day and get caught?
I
You
guess
can't take no sick day and get caught, man.
not when I'm paying you like $25 million this year. No, bruh. It don't work like
Everybody
that.
knows if you call in, man, you can't be nowhere where you get caught.
And then he didn't even like hide who he was. He didn't put his video on mute or nothing or change his name. he straight put Kyrie Irving with the video on, sitting up there looking like
You ain't put no different avatar or nothing up there.
we know who you are.
You know I see you. The game is about to tip off at 7:30, man. It's 7:25. What are you doing?
Dummy. Hey, come on, bro.
What the heck are you doing, bro?
I don't know. I'm kind of like Stephen A. Smith. I was like, he just needs to retire, bro. Just retire, and then whenever you want to go play basketball again, cool. But right now, just go retire, though.
Yo, that's one. I didn't. This is not in the docket, but I just finished up watching the Tiger Woods documentary.
How was it?
Part 2 came on yesterday on Sunday. It was really good. It was good.
Is it just like people snitching on him or what?
Yeah, for the most part. But it was just telling the whole story from him being born all the way up to now. It was 2 parts. So the first part was just basically his upbringing all the way till right before the scandal. And then the whole second half is, he was on top of the game, and then scandal, and then, injuries, all that stuff come back to, I think they were waiting for him to win this last major before they dropped this. Because, he just won that major in 2019. Like, they've been waiting. It was so long before he had won one. I think they've been waiting on doing this documentary.
They probably have, because his name been out the spotlight for like a minute.
Yeah.
But as far as winning go, he's still Tiger, because
Hey, well, the first half of that documentary, we might be behind with our kids. And my daughter's 6 months. We might be behind.
There's a reason why that food was so good. I mean, like, at my son's age at 8, I'm sure Tiger was probably like better than some grown folks.
Tiger was hitting the ball and he wasn't even a year old yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
bruh, not a year old, dude.
Yeah, I can see that. That's kind of like Venus and Serena Williams' daddy. He wasn't playing. We getting up 5 a.m. Let's go to these tennis courts over here, both of y'all. I don't care if y'all only 2.
You know what's crazy? It really wasn't even his dad. His dad taught him the game, but his mom was really the one that was making sure he was going.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she was the disciplinarian.
I would have thought it was his daddy.
Exactly. I thought that was odd. She would say that too. She's like, Tiger ain't got to worry about his dad. He got to worry about me. Asian lady.
Oh.
Asian people don't be playing.
She ain't playing no games here. Just like piano lessons or something. Except you got golf lessons.
Yeah. She said she'd take him to the golf course. She'll have his milk in a bottle. And then, let them go out there and hit balls and stuff, man. I'm just like, they were dedicated, man.
Yeah. That means you got to have a lot of extra time, too.
Well, his dad was a retired Green Beret.
Yeah, but when Tiger was 1?
He was already retired at that point. Green Berets don't have a long career, bro. That's like Navy SEAL stuff. Yeah,
but how long do you have to do it to retire? Like 2 years?
I don't know. Yo, don't give me the line. I just know it's not a long career.
I get that, but I mean, how old did he have Tiger at 45?
I mean, Daddy had gray hair when I saw in the documentary. Daddy had gray hair when he was young.
I mean, I'm only 35 and I got a bunch of gray hair, so that don't mean that.
I don't know, man. But they had time. But I was just like, man, this we behind.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you need to go ahead and put one of them tennis rackets in your daughter's hand or something, man.
Nah, I'm trying to teach her how to play chess without chewing the pieces first.
Oh,
Yeah, she said what military retires 20 years. Yeah, but I think it's like different for like Navy SEALs and Green Berets, those tactical jobs. I think it's I don't think they do a full 20 years because of the stress it does on the body. Tiger Woods was doing that Navy SEAL stuff for some reason. Why was he training to be Navy SEAL?
that's actually that's where he actually ended up getting hurt, wasn't it?
That's where he got hurt the most. It was like they were telling like exactly what they were doing to him. Like you have free range to like hurt people during the training. They said do everything to Tiger Woods that you would do to the Navy SEALs, but don't hit his hands. That was the only thing that was off limits was his hands.
But why? Yeah, but if I'm a SEAL and I'm sitting up there like sparring with Tiger Woods, I'm not really finna like.
No, they were doing tactical stuff, so they were actually shooting people, shooting them and stuff, like or fighting, hand to hand combat stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But if we doing hand to hand combat, still like it's Tiger, bro. Am I really gonna like?
They were excited. They were excited, but they just said everything was game except his hands. Don't hurt his hands.
Yeah, but it's Tiger, bro. Like, are you really finna like? Are you really gonna go in though?
Yeah, you gonna go in.
I don't know if I go. It's Tiger Woods, bro.
They said they
like you wanted to go mess up Tiger knee, so it's like you the reason why we lost Jordan because of you. Nah.
They said they kept for some reason Tiger kept hurting his left knee. Like it kept getting worse with him during that training and stuff like that. I was like, why are you doing this? It was all after his dad passed. I think he was just trying to fill that void. He wanted to feel something. You know what I mean? You know how some people just, be having that feeling of they just want to feel something.
I can't relate. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you've heard it before.
I've heard it, but I've just never been able to relate to that. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't register.
Yeah, it just seemed like he was looking to fill a void, and he just wanted to feel something, whether it was pain, love, something. He was trying to fill a void that he just wasn't getting anymore.
I just don't. He had dang near $1 billion. He had some model wife. He had kids. He had a great career.
His wife wasn't a model; she was a nanny.
Whatever. Are you sure she wasn't a model?
I thought she was a nanny of one of the other players, one of the other PGA players. She was a nanny, and he started talking to her.
Oh, I was thinking she was some like Swiss like model or something.
I said she was a nanny.
No, but I didn't. I mean, the only thing that I think that I would never want to be Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan because you can't go anywhere. Like you're a prisoner of the world. But
yeah, but they thought that's what he was. He thought that's what he wanted when he got married and had kids. But then what's crazy is he started hanging with Michael Jordan.
Oh,
he started hanging with Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and his escape from that spotlight. They were saying like you can go to Vegas and basically be whoever you want to be, and not have to worry about people basically judging you, and you can kind of get away from everything by going to Vegas, and that's where he hang out with Michael Jordan. And Tiger, for all accounts, from what I understand, he was a shy person, and they was like, he was asking Michael Jordan, he's like, all these women, what do I say to them? And Jordan was like, tell them you Tiger Woods. That's not laughing.
I mean, he being real. I mean, that's really all he got to say. Yeah. Tiger Woods.
Now, Jordan had said that before. He felt like the only person that was on his level was Tiger Woods. Like as far as
I agree with
stardom is concerned, and he just felt like that was the only person he could relate to that went through what he was going through.
Yeah, because everybody in the world know who Tiger Woods is.
Yeah. So, but it was interesting just seeing like I saw it. I don't know. They didn't get into the dynamics of his relationship with his parents as much as I thought they were going to get into it. They just kind of told you like a simple backstory of how it was kind of growing up, but they never got into the dynamic of the relationship. Because I feel like his parents, I feel like put a lot of pressure on him at a young age, and throughout schooling, they didn't really focus on it. They interviewed his first girlfriend or something like that. They basically interview people that he don't mess with no more. You
Did they
know,
even talk to Tiger?
huh?
Did they even talk to Tiger?
Tiger Woods was at the end of the documentary, but I don't know if that was for the documentary or it was just another interview and they just added it to the documentary. I'm sure he
So
needed to approve this documentary. I'm sure
I was gonna say, so Tiger didn't like endorse this or nothing.
he had to. His name's all over unless somebody else owns his name.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess so.
He had to put his sign off on it.
What I'm saying is it wasn't like a Save the Last Dance type of thing.
Um, Save the Land. It was along those lines, but I felt like it could have been longer. It could have been as long as Save the Last Dance, in my opinion. It should have been because there was so many areas. I feel like they could have dove into a lot more. They talked about his mom, but not in depth. You know how
Well, I
some
mean, how many parts is it supposed to be? Just them
it's
two?
just two.
Oh, well, they,
I felt like they both like over an hour long.
I have to check
Maybe
it
an
out.
hour and a half, maybe one of them might be 2 hours. Could
I
be
don't know.
like
I saw it on my guide, and then I didn't never click it on. I was like, I'll
it was good.
watch the
It
flight
was.
or something.
You said watch Spider Man.
The flight attendant.
Oh, the flight attendant.
You ain't never
Hey,
seen it?
who's in it?
Kaylee Cuomo,
Don't know who that is.
Big Bang Theory. No, nothing.
I didn't watch Big Bang Theory.
I didn't really either, but she just was in it. That's on HBO.
Are we ever going to the movie theater again?
I say no.
I'm not in a hurry because I got a 6-month-old, so I'm not going anytime soon. I'm glad that they're putting stuff on HBO Max because I'm ready to watch all these movies.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I don't think we ever going back. Because for what?
I went to one drive-in, and that's when I was living in Atlanta. And I'd rather just be at the house if I'm gonna go to drive-in. People car battery be dying out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, just sit at the house.
Well, AT&T Warner is like releasing like all of their movies for all of 2021 on HBO.
Really?
Yeah, Denzel just dropped a new one.
Yeah. That's supposed to come out. What's that supposed to stream at the end of the month on the 29th?
Something like that, yeah. And then Anne Hathaway and what's that dude's name, man? The dude that played Mordo on Doctor Strange. They got one that just dropped.
Okay.
Dune dropping this year. It's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, they just dropped Wonder Woman. They ain't even put it in the theater. Well, they put it in the theaters, but
they shouldn't have.
Did anybody really go?
They shouldn't have put that in theaters. We watched that, and that movie was trash.
I wouldn't say it was trash. I would say that it was not as good as the first one.
Trash. Yeah, DC movies are already not up to par, so this one was trash.
The first Wonder Woman was pretty good.
It was okay. So if the first one's okay, then this was trash.
Decent. Aquaman was decent.
Aquaman was probably the best one outside of the Batman Dark Knights.
Oh yeah, Dark Knights are the best.
Exactly. But how long are we gonna beat this drum, DC? I'm trying not to go on a rant here.
Go on the rant then. That's what we're here for.
DC is other characters other than Batman.
But they don't make
Superman.
They don't make good movies.
Y'all need to just shut it down. Give it to somebody who will make good movies. Because the
I'm not gonna lie to
was
you.
good.
What did you think when they first said they're gonna make an Iron Man movie? What was your first thoughts?
Well, we watched the cartoons and stuff growing up, so I was like,
But
okay,
Iron Man movie. When
yeah.
I first heard that, I was like, why in the world are you making an Iron Man movie? Don't nobody really know nothing about Iron Man like that. He ain't Batman or Superman or Spider-Man. Then you don't really need to make a movie about him because nobody knows who that is.
You know who he is now. That's why they made the movie.
Well, I mean, the same thing with like Black Panther and all that.
I was looking for. I mean, when I grew up watching the cartoons, so I knew pretty much the story, and then you figure out that Marvel's doing their own storyline.
Yeah.
So you got the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it takes pieces from the cartoons, pieces from the comics, and makes their own universe out of it. So I'm okay with that. But DC just to me just always been a little bit too dark, too realistic. I'm not a fan of stuff like that.
That's what made Dark Knight dope, though.
Yeah,
they got away from that. That what's your boy Thomas Keaton, Jim Carrey, all that.
Those are fun to me. I enjoyed those. I enjoyed
watch Batman
the Jack Nicklaus Batman.
I mean, that one was good, but go back and watch Batman Forever. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, how did I watch this crap?
Yeah, that wasn't all that great, but
it was terrible.
I mean, and I just don't like. I mean, I'm just tired of them beating the same dead horse. Like, dude, is Batman the only character?
The only dope one, yes.
Dope. His only superpower is white privilege.
That's true.
You know what? And he don't go outside his city. He don't fight crime outside his city. Come on, man. Like, and he be struggling with the dudes inside the city.
You know why? That's why I hate like Captain America so much. Like, I really do. I think he's the absolute wackest superhero.
Well, he actually has super strength.
But it's not that though. It's that he'll stand up and do all this fight Nazis and standing up for justice and peace and all that stuff, while the black folks over there getting lynched over there around the corner. And
are you talking about in his early beginnings?
Yes. Yeah. And they get lynched over here around the corner by the KKK, and he's like, "Well, Captain America, like, bro, you got Nazis right here though."
He's like, "That ain't my fight."
Nah, bro. Like, Captain America is the wackest superhero ever.
I'd have to say Batman is more whack than Captain America.
No.
Just because he doesn't have any superpowers.
He still be whooping people. That's what makes
he whoops people in Gotham. He ain't trying to step outside of Gotham. He ain't got no chance.
No, he not. But I mean, regular people though, you know what I'm saying?
That's all he beat is regular people. He ain't never beat nobody with superpowers. Superman kicks his butt.
Oh yeah, but Superman different though. He's another whack superhero to me. Superman is a whack so let's just go ahead and make a superhero that cannot be hurt, can punch through anything, can move faster than anybody, can see through everything. Like, let's just make a person that can just do whatever he wants to. That's whack.
Yep.
How are you gonna make a villain for that?
That's why the movies all been trash. Because it's not believable. You just made a superhero that's invincible.
Pretty much. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how you gonna make a superhero that's invincible?
That's why I like Marvel character, like the Marvel superheroes. At least they're not the best at everything. Like, they got Black Panther is not the best at everything, but he got something. Iron Man ain't the best at everything because he's human at the end of the day. You take him out that suit, he's trash.
Tony Stark is pretty much Batman of Marvel.
Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying.
His only power. So you said Batman trash,
but Batman ain't even doing
white privilege. That's the same thing. Tony Stark
is not doing the same stuff. He's not on the same level as Tony Stark. Batman does not leave Gotham.
Well, no, because Tony Stark is like some super otherworldly genius on top.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's not even on that level. Batman has never beat anybody with superpowers.
He leads the Justice League. So that's not true.
Who cares if he leads the Justice League?
So he's gone outside of Gotham and he's beat somebody outside.
He ain't been at no God. He ain't beat nobody. He was sitting in the little bat chopper waiting on the real superheroes to finish doing what they doing.
He told him what to do though. and they use all his equipment to find the bad guys.
If that's the case, then Nick Fury is the most powerful person in the Marvel universe.
He
Then
is, because he's the system.
he's the system.
He is the system.
All right, let's move on. But I am looking forward to Coming to America too. I'm excited about that one, man. I hope it is really good. The first one is like my top two movies. Number two, behind He Got Game, and if y'all know me, my reasons for He Got Game is Ray Allen's my favorite player ever, and Denzel Washington's my favorite actor. So it was like a dream come true. Who else can say that?
I don't know if that's my favorite movie ever, but
that's my reasons for it. Like y'all knew me, man. We was growing up. I was a Ray Allen fan.
Yeah,
so,
I know. Just
after Jordan retired, it was Ray Allen. The rest of my school years and until he retired.
And you don't even like Steph. That's what I'm not understanding.
He's nothing like Ray Allen though.
Yeah, he's better than Ray Allen.
I didn't say he wasn't better. I said he's nothing like Ray Allen. Like the way your personality goes into what makes.
No. Personality rise. They're on two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, that's what I'm considering. You know, a player that I like. I consider their personality too. That's why I like Dame's game more than I like Steph's game. Even though Steph is probably the best point guard ever, in my opinion. I'm more of a fan of Damian Lillard.
Hater.
Hey, how's that hating? I just said he's the greatest point guard ever.
I don't know. It just sounds like you're hating.
I'm not hating, man. Man, can't I give the dude his props?
But it's like one of the backhanded slights, though.
It's not backhanded. I just said my personal preference. I like another player more than I like this one.
Hater.
Man,
All right, next topic.
Is Von Miller's career over? What is he getting investigated for? Like, it never said in that article. It just said they were trying to see if he committed a crime.
I don't know that he necessarily committed a crime, but he was talking about hurting his baby mama and
not in them texts that she posted.
Oh, well, what did she post in?
She posted that it was the text. She was screenshotting text messages that she was having back and forth with him, and basically the text messages were saying, "I hope you have a miscarriage." That's it. It wasn't saying that I'm going to do something to you. So I don't know if the investigation is about that, but if it is, I saw she posted all of that stuff.
So how old is Von Miller?
I don't know, man. What is he, like 28 or something like that? 27?
He got to be older than that, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, Von Miller been out for a minute though.
Let's see how old Von Miller is.
Surely. I mean, granted, your boy AB still playing. So.
He's 31.
Okay, that sounds more right because he's been out for a little bit.
31. Yeah. He turns 32 this year.
Yeah, he's gonna turn 32. Yeah, so he's gonna be 32.
Yeah, March. He had a pretty big contract.
I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be worth the headache no more because he's not putting up the numbers like he used to.
Well, he got hurt this past year.
Yeah, that's
like an ankle injury.
The best ability is availability.
Yeah, I say that all the time, man. Hey, man, but I don't know what they're investigating. If they're investigating that, then I don't think they're gonna have anything because you can wish that all you want. It's not a threat. He's not threatening.
It ain't, but it's the optics.
But that's not a criminal act, though.
No, it ain't that. It's just that is a team gonna be?
Are you talking about from the team? I'm just thinking of the legal perspective because it said that
Ezekiel Elliott got suspended for 6 games and he didn't get convicted of nothing.
That's true. Well, I was just looking at it from legal standpoint because they said it was a Denver police investigation going on. So I'm like, they ain't got nothing there. So I mean, as far as the league, yeah, they could do something.
I don't know if he's worth the headache because I mean, he kind of old. I don't think he got much left in the tank. And if he doing stuff like this, and she just like straight putting him on blast, which I'm pretty sure, really, there's a lot of NFL guys that if they like girl actually just really wanted to put them on blast, they could just completely destroy their careers.
Now, what
But
I didn't like about what she posted, because apparently through those screenshots of the text that they broke up. So it was obvious that they were not together when she reading these. I want to know, what is the reason why he did not, what was the reason why they broke up, and why he is wishing this? Because in those same texts, he was basically essentially saying like, I wish I never got with you, etc. You know what I mean? Like, it was like she didn't put it all into context, in my opinion. Like, is he why is he talking this bad? Like, never mind the miscarriage. Like, why is he having so much hate towards you right now? Like, something else happened. Because you just don't break up for no reason. So something had to happen.
Probably messing with one of the homeboys or something. I don't know.
But I felt like she was leaving something out. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, she gonna try to paint it as rosy as she can for herself.
Like, she was just sitting there. She was like Miss Too Goody Two Shoes, and like she didn't do anything wrong. But I was like, this don't seem right. Nobody just has spit that kind of venom at you, and nothing happened to them. You know, it was weird just seeing that. It felt one sided.
I mean, I don't know. That's one of the things where I'm just like, if I could just do it all over and I had the chance and I said, oh, God said, do you want to be a professional athlete? I don't know if I jump right to just say yeah. Because if you don't get with your high school sweetheart from freshman year or something, and then you had to like not even be like all that great, you just had to like just kind of grow into getting real good. Who do you trust?
It had to be somebody on the same level, somebody else that has as much to lose as you.
And then, do you trust him completely?
Hey, if they got as much to, it's almost like you have to trust each other, because they got just as much to lose as you do.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you narrow. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's making it slim pickings for sure.
Yeah. Like, for real. Like, if you LeBron and you didn't have, what's his wife's name?
Savannah.
Savannah. If he didn't have Savannah, he would have to marry, I don't know, Serena Williams or something, because he got no choice.
I don't know, man. It's just
that would make a straight monster athlete, boy.
We're thinking about breeding.
You're talking about a beast.
Hey, side note,
you make the next Superman.
Dude, side note, Serena Williams is the greatest athlete of all time, in my opinion.
I'd agree with that.
I have never seen a run like that before in my life. Yeah. How are you that dominant for that long?
She's a freak of nature, bro. And I mean that in the very best of way, not in she looks like a man or not. Like, I don't agree with none of that stuff. I think the Serena Williams look good. But but she's like just a athletic freak of nature.
Greatest athlete of all time. I'd put her up against anybody as far as athlete of all time. Like that. That's
a female athlete.
Oh, there's no question about that. I'm talking males too. I've never seen anybody have the run that she had. You could probably put Tiger Woods up there, but she had a longer run than Tiger Woods.
Bro, LeBron been doing it for 18 years, bro, and still dominant.
She did it while she was pregnant.
She did.
That alone beats LeBron out.
LeBron is in his 18th year still dominant.
But she was doing it for 20 plus years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, I agree with you, but LeBron is.
But she was actually winning, though. Like, LeBron, he's just now kind of getting to his dominant winning rings.
He's been to like 10 finals. What you
But
talking about?
she's been to him and won them.
But she was playing love. It was her. She was,
Oh my
bro,
god.
it ain't even right how she looks compared to them other girls, bro. Like
That's how dominant she is.
she'll break them in like little twigs.
That's how dominant she was. That's all I'm saying. It's like, dude, she can only play. These are supposed to be the best.
I know, but like she hit the ball and it's like it looked like it's gonna bust through the other girl's racket or something.
Hey man, it's the way it be sometimes, man.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie to you. That one time she tripped me out when I think it was a reporter. They were like, so were you nervous about possibly losing this match? She was like, no, Serena Williams. My dog, right? That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, I don't care if they don't like you. Shoot, I like you.
That's what I'm talking about. Serena Williams, friend of the podcast.
Go ahead and endorse this.
But back to the subject, man. I don't know if Von Miller's career is over. I just think he'll probably get a fresh start somewhere else. I don't know what his contract situation look like. I know they paid him a lot of money in Denver. I don't know when that contract's up. But he's like one of the top paid defensive ends or defensive players in the league. So maybe he'll come to Dallas. Come back home, man. We know you from DeSoto. Come on back.
Man, we need some young guns, bro. We need a lot of help. That ain't it.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. We need some linebackers, some secondaries.
Man, I hope we draft good this year, man. We need some safety for real. Safety help, linebacker help.
Yeah, you know we don't believe in no safeties.
We ain't had a good safety since Darren Woodson.
Yep. Roy Williams in his prime.
He was just a big hitter.
Yeah, I mean that's about it. But I mean
he couldn't tackle though. And he couldn't catch.
Nah, he couldn't catch.
But he would knock your block off. That's about as good as he got. He broke T.O.'s leg.
Yeah, he did.
Because he didn't know how to tackle.
Actually, he broke a lot of people's leg, actually.
Yeah, that rule was implemented because of him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Collar tackle. Nah. Well, hey man, we probably gonna end it there, man. We appreciate everybody that came in, chopped it up with us in the chat. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. This episode is sponsored by Value Pursuit Clothing. I think today only we're doing the buy one get one free on all the hats on the website. So I'll be able to check that out. That sale ends today. So 24 hours, man. It's gone. So hopefully you'll be able to get the hat before they sell out. But appreciate y'all checking in with us. Nick, what you got?
Yeah, as always, I buy houses, primarily in DFW, but I will cross the state line every once in a while. I buy foreclosures, probate. You just don't want it anymore. Don't want to jack up the repairs. I buy them in any condition. So if you're looking to unload, you can text me 682-231-1280.
All right, man. We'll be back next Monday. Happy MLK Day out there, man. I don't care what they say. It is a federal holiday. Stay home. If you did stay home, stay home. Maybe next year you'll learn. Don't go nowhere. It's a federal holiday. But we'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.
All right, peace.